let's just get into it. It has been such a it has been such a long week for me, y'all. I don't even want to talk about it low key, but I feel like I need to explain why I'm a little bit of a mess. This is not a good one, and I don't want to do it. No, actually, I think I've done this prompt already. All right. Okay. Write a letter to your own body, thanking it for something amazing it has done. Oh, this body of mine. Let's do the exercise. Little pen. Dear body of mine, thank you for all of the amazing things that you have done for me, including waking me up today. Thank you for following my brain when I tried to do handstands and skate and dance and move you. It's a little more difficult than I thought. I think the absolute most amazing thing my body has done for me is not only grow 4 babies, but deliver 3 of those babies and heal from one of those babies getting surgically removed. I think that is truly the most amazing thing. I'm just so grateful that my body is willing and able to heal itself, to nourish itself, to regrow itself. I am very grateful for how amazing that whole process is. I think in general, the female body is quite interesting. Just the reproduction of life that comes from that. Of course, I know men are involved in that process. However, they don't have to actually grow and morph and transform into someone that they don't recognize. They don't have that true outer and inner body experience. I think that process is quite intense. I think it's over glorified. And I believe that if more people were honest about how dangerous pregnancy, labor, and delivery can be, that it would just be a little less traumatic for new mommies. Because when you're on the internet or whatever, you have all these people like, watch my natural birthing experience in the water. And I think that's amazing. But my body, equally as amazing, freaked the fuck out when it was time to do that. Because it doesn't feel peaceful. It's not peaceful. It's so painful. It's so unknown. You really don't know what's going on or, you know, how this experience is going to go. It's truly different every single time in my experiences. Every single time I did not find that beautiful, serene moment that people have while in labor. I didn't get any of that shit until after the baby was out and with me and I knew I was alive and that I knew the baby was alive. Anything prior to that realizing moment that we both made it was pure panic for me. And I'm not saying everybody's situation is like that. You know, that could be like a personality trait of mine, being anxious. And I knew I was supposed to talk about how amazing my body is, but she is amazing. She is. She really is, because she got it done. Not only did she get it done, but she snapped back every single time, pretty much. I mean, I could still finesse people being like, "What? You have 4?" Like, you know, like, yeah, we did that. I am amazed. It's amazing how your body is able to stretch large enough to fit a human body in there and get it out. And I don't want to offend anybody, but having a baby is, oh y'all, I'm so sorry. Having a baby every time feels very extraterrestrial to me. The lights everywhere. I know there are other ways. You don't have to go to the hospital. You can have it in a dark room, in your backyard, in a kiddie pool. But the whole thing, I don't care where I'm at, lights or not, feels very extraterrestrial, like an alienistic experience. Everything screams otherworldly. And I know that sounds, I don't really care how it sounds because I'm just being honest. From my experiences, I feel like an alien when I'm giving birth, whether it's a C-section or I'm pushing through like a champ. I feel like I'm outside of myself, watching myself eject, the baby I've been growing inside of me. And I just can't shake the feeling of being an alien. I mean, the cravings that I have are just so bizarre, and nobody really understands them. They just laugh because it's like, oh my gosh, you're craving this. Like, yes, bitch, I'm eating baby powder and I don't want to. Yes, I go to Dollar Tree and I'm buying chalk and I'm not a teacher. This is my lunch. I know there's a scientific reason why you crave chalk and yada yada, but that whole experience is alienistic, extraterrestrial, whatever the word is. Okay? The rashes. I mean, your girl was rubbing fucking diaper rash cream on her neck last time. On my neck. My neck was a whole nother color. It was just crazy. I'm like, damn, my neck though? Like, nothing about this process touched my neck. And it was just so crazy. Like your hair is gorgeous, but yikes. Like your boobs are gorgeous, but yikes. And of course, your blood pressure, your sugar, your iron. Okay, but in general, the shit is an alienistic experience. It feels very alien. Only towards the end. Only towards the end, when you can't really sleep how you want to sleep. When I move, you move, okay? And you feel this baby rotating complete 360s inside of you. It feels weird. It does feel weird. Yes, it's beautiful in theory. However, like quite literally, it just feels weird. And I've never really shared that. And it feels good to say that because I have a good feeling I'm not alone. I personally have never met anyone who feels the same way I do about having a baby inside of their stomach. I don't do it for the glam of it all. Okay? I don't. I could do without baby showers. I really could do without photos of me. I think it's quite bizarre how large I get, and my babies are not equally as large. And I like I said, I know there's a science behind all of this, but I'm just saying I feel like an alien going through this every single time. Honestly, I've always been very nervous to share the way that I feel with any of my friends, with or without kids. My friends without kids, I don't want to sound ungrateful or like I'm trying to traumatize them, because that's not what I'm trying to do. This is just for real how I feel. It feels weird, girl. Like, I feel like an alien. This is not my body. And then when you're done, like if you choose to nurse, which I did, like they belong to the baby. And like, it's just awkward. Because the way I done seen my titties is a different way than how I have to use my titties now. And now you want me to unsee feeding this baby to go back to use them. It's hard. And no, it's not postpartum depression because I love my body. Just that initial 6 months after getting it back, it's just odd. And if you're not careful and nobody truly tells you about how this experience can feel, you might mess around and not even want to risk getting pregnant again. And that's why I don't like to tell people who don't have kids how I feel about it. And I really can't stand when people ask me, so how was that? Like, bitch, I don't remember, okay? I forgot on purpose, baby. I want you, if you choose to have a baby, you remember your experience, because it will not be like mine. Guaranteed. Guaranteed will not be like mine. And if it is, baby, bless your heart. There's no words to describe my experiences. They were not bad. But childbirth is truly horrifyingly scary to me. Life or death. Whenever I get to that month 9, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's almost time. I'm like, oh my gosh. I know. These are all things that go through my mind. I just worry heavily. And I don't know how I got on this. Oh, why is my body amazing? Every time my body gets me through it. And it is amazing for that. And thank you, body, for holding me down like nobody. And I think I'm done. I think that's it. It's going to be a lot to cut through. It's about 20 minutes of me. To all my viewers who don't have kids, bless up, girl. It's beautiful. And for all my mamas out there, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. I know you know what I'm talking about. Okay. I know you know. Okay. Alright. That's all the time I have for today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.